Salt Lake City is fast becoming the next urban tech center. And right here with me, I have Lisa Lindberg. She's from the city's Economic Development Office to tell us how we are getting there here in Utah. We hear all about the tech industry. I'm excited to hear your take on it. So give me kind of an idea. Where are we right now with tech in Utah?
It's big. There's about 7,000 tech firms in the state of Utah, and about 116,000 different people have tech positions too. So,
wow, that's a huge number.
Big. Well, and these jobs pay a lot of money too. So they're about twice the, sorry, not the national average, but the state average of income. So they pay about $85,000 a year, which is phenomenal.
Amazing.
It's just a really great thing that we're seeing in the state of Utah, and especially within Salt Lake City.
So within technology jobs, we know that there's a great quality of life here in Utah,
yes.
a great possibility for that. That's great. So, I mean, why Salt Lake City? Why are tech companies attracted to this area? Why are they coming?
Well, one of the reasons why is because a lot of these companies are coming out of places like Palo Alto, California. And so they're used to being in a more urban setting. They're close to San Francisco. And so when they decide to move, they want to keep that urban feel. And Salt Lake City really is the only place in Utah that has that sort of dynamic. And then also our commercial property rates are very competitive. It's about a third of the cost in Salt Lake versus places like San Francisco. So you're looking at, you know, about $24 per square foot versus $74 per square foot.
Wow,
so
that's a big difference.
Yep, cost, and then the urban feel. We're a very diverse workforce in Salt Lake City, and also we just have a diversity of options for things like for people to do. So you can go outside, you can go to bars, restaurants. I mean, there's a ton of stuff in Salt Lake.
A lot of bang for your buck here in Salt Lake City.
Yep.
You get a lot when you come here. Talk to me about diversity. So this is a conversation we're having more and more within STEM and technology. How are Utah companies kind of working towards a more diverse workforce?
Well, I think they're trying to tap into that a lot through the universities. And so, I mean, it's great that the University of Utah has come up with the Lassonde Center. And so we're seeing a lot of movement come out of there. But then also, I think recently we had someone come on and talk about the diversity guide that the Utah Black Chamber put together. And so it's just to kind of show that if you're different, or maybe you feel like you're different from the rest of the Utah community, there's a place for you in Salt Lake City. And so we're trying to spread the word to our employers in Salt Lake, and especially tech, because they do need that diversity of talent. That, hey, you can attract that here. You can attract that because of our urban environment. You can attract that because we're very close to multiple universities. And so there's a lot of people out here that you can pull into your workforce.
Perfect. Beautiful. That's great. The companies are actively seeking out and recruiting people of diverse backgrounds.
Yep.
What does the tech industry mean? I kind of overall, a 10,000-foot view to our local economy, to our community. How do we kind of view it from a bird's eye view?
Well, I think it helps to diversify our economy, which is huge, because if you see a decrease in one area, you can still maintain that economic stability if you have an increase in another. And so Salt Lake City is really great for that. We're very balanced between things like manufacturing and finance and then IT. And so it just is kind of like that stabilizing factor. But then also, I think it's bringing in a lot of really interesting development as far as, you know, just like buildings and different things, because these companies oftentimes will come in and they just need a touch point before they find a bigger office. So we're seeing a lot of co-working spaces like Industrious Industry. We have Kiln over in the Gateway, and these have just come up within the
Impact
last
Hub.
Yeah, absolutely. And they really have just like come up within the last couple of years.
Got it. Perfect. So we're seeing just more an influx of people, an influx of industry, building, more variety there.
Yep.
That's great. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for being here this morning with us. This was fascinating. Lisa Lindberg here from the Salt Lake City's Economic Development Office. You can find more on our website about this, abc4.com/GMU.